Hi everyone, I'm Sarah, aka the Paris Quiz Mistress. I live in Paris and I host trivia nights. And although I'm usually the one asking the questions, this podcast is a chance for me to turn the tables on some of my trivia buddies and have them quiz me. But of course, I also quiz them on some of their favorite topics. So I hope you play along and geek out with us. This time around, I invited my pal Adam to quiz with me. We had a lot of fun, perhaps too much fun. We're both really big fans of reality TV, which will be very apparent in the types of questions we ask. We revisit Baked Alaska Gate from a few years ago. We also find out why you should only spell Bolk, B-O-L-K. So stay tuned and enjoy. Welcome to the Paris Quiz Mistress podcast, Adam.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Do you want to be Adam or do you want to be your alter ego Felix?
You know I'm not bothered with that sort of thing. Let's go with Adam since I'm not technically performing today. I am just doing some questions and that. So yeah, let's go with Adam.
Maybe you could explain a little bit why we know each other.
So basically,
why do I know you?
Where did you come from? What is this? What are you? So we have friends in common. Basically, that's how it kind of came about in the first place. The Stephs, Big and Wee, who you met when they went and did Camp America, Camp Danby. Yes. See, I remember. I listen. I know that. So I know them from doing youth theatre when I was younger, and still very close to them. Used to live with one of them. So yeah, so we kind of met through them, and then we hit it off because we're massive geeks. And then latterly, like during the whole lockdown malarkey, I kind of started doing quizzes on a Saturday night because I had one original idea. Who else was doing quizzes on Zoom? Literally no one. So I started doing that, and then you came along, and then came to a few, and then there was a nice little group of us that kind of they've just actually started up again. We started back on Saturday there because we're back in lockdown.
Yep.
So yeah, that's kind of how we know each other, isn't it?
Yeah, and I definitely enjoyed the Saturday night quizzes. So I would host my Saturday night lockdown quiz.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would, as soon as I posted the scores, I would come and join yours.
yeah. Like leaving a top-shaped hole in the wall, just gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I ask as well. Do you want to be Sarah or do you want to be Topsy?
Well.
Well, yeah. Since I thought that earlier on, I was like, I don't think I've ever called you Sarah in my entire life, but
I've never heard it.
Well,
out of your move. No, Topsy, of course.
Well, I'll just jump between.
Good.
Yeah, just keep you on your toes. Intimidate you.
I mean, I'm professionally known as the Paris Quiz Mistress.
Of course, so. That's a lot of words.
I mean, PQM. Nobody calls me
PQM. I like that.
So besides amusing everyone on Zoom,
yeah,
what's your regular quiz practice? How did you get into it? How do you keep it up?
Ooh,
what is your relationship with this strange and wonderful world?
So I was a fat child. So I wasn't sporty. That wasn't my thing. So I had to prove my worth some other way, and that was by knowing stuff. My first kind of experience of semi-professional quizzing, if you will, was when I was in primary 6. So I was like 10, 11. And there was a local in Inverclyde, where I'm from, in Scotland, there was a schools quiz sponsored by the police, because sure. And that was teams of 3 with a reserve. The team captain, 2 other people, and then the schools would like battle it out to find out who was the best at quizzes. So when I was in primary 6, it was for primary 6s and primary 7s, so like 10 to 12-year-olds. When I was in primary 6, I was the only primary 6 on the team, and I was the captain, and we won. So
damn.
So I started out, top of my game. Then we came in like 16th or something the next year, but that doesn't matter. I have the certificate. I have the little trophy. It's all It's a beautiful thing. And then since then, kind of not a huge deal, kind of regularly, just pub quizzes latterly. There's a pub quiz at my local, like just about 2 minutes walk from my house on a Thursday night that me and my mum, my dad, and my sister would go to. So that's quite a nice thing. That's kind of family thing. We are a family of fans of like University Challenge, although Paxman, nah. Only Connect is a big thing in this household. Love Only Connect.
I love Only Connect.
It's so good, man. It's so good. It is, honestly, sad as it is, one of the highlights of my week.
Like, how do you average on Only Connect?
Now, funny you should say that, because recently, I've been doing pretty well. I've got a couple of 5-pointers recently, where the first yes, Topsy. One was about it was the one where you had to find the links, and the first one was like a pair of searchlights, and I went, I bet you it is like movie studio like ident things, and it was, and then the other one was a total sitter on Monday night. There, we are quite a Disney family as well, for our sins. And it was the one where you had to find, you had to find what was the last out of the 4. And the first one that came up was Animal Kingdom. So obviously is Magic Kingdom, of course. It's the parks in reverse order. So that was a bit of a, come on.
I just watched that this morning.
Yeah, they didn't get it. And I felt so smart and so gay.
Man, Only Connect. I used one of them in my newsletter recently. That's the other reason that we're like quiz buddies, because like very early on when I started doing my quiz newsletters, you signed up and like were answering all the time, and true. I was just like, oh, Adam's into quizzing, cool.
Actually, yeah, that is true. Because that's how you came to be invited to the Zoom ones more recently, because I went, Topsy loves a quiz. Topsy will come. Topsy will have a hoot. And yeah, it's been grand.
All right. Adam, are you ready for your own personal Paris quiz mistress quiz?
I have never been more ready for anything in my life. And by that I mean no, I'm terrified.
No pressure.
Yeah,
no pressure.
There, just get things right. Yeah. It's fine.
Here we go. First question. What song by 1960s Dutch rock band Shocking Blue was a big hit for Bananarama in 1988?
I believe Venus was her name. Down, 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 down. She's got it. Oh, copyright, can't do it. Yeah. Venus?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, they might signal us because that was such an impeccable rendition.
Yeah, it's going to get picked up by some kind of algorithm. So, sorry in advance. I'll go half.
Yeah. Good job. 1 for 1.
Yes.
All right, next question. According to legend, what did Archimedes exclaim when he discovered how to measure object density?
Would that be when he was in the bath, allegedly, and displacement and all that? So that would be Eureka.
Yes.
Which is Greek for I found it, or I've got it, or she's got it. That's the question again.
Wow.
Yeah, see?
Wow.
Links. Look at this.
Damn. Look at you go. Next question. In the film Clueless.
Yes.
In the film Clueless, the name of what painter is used to describe someone who, quote, from far away is okay, but up close is a big old mess?
That is a total money. Yes. And I have just figured out your theme. There's a vague theme here.
I don't know what you're talking about,
okay.
And I didn't hear anything.
I didn't say anything. That's fine. I like it.
Oh, so devilish.
I know.
All right, let's continue and pretend that we're all...
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Folks listening at home We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if
Yeah,
you're on the level. We'll see if you're right. You don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe there's not a theme. I don't know.
I'm not.
Anyways, here we go.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
On October 1st, 1975, Muhammad Ali beats arch rival Joe Frazier in a 14-round match nicknamed the Thrilla in what Asian city?
I'm gonna guess that it rhymes, and I'm gonna go kind of rhymes, and I'm gonna go with Manila.
Correct. The Thrilla in Manila.
Lovely.
Next question. What term refers to a fragment sometimes created when holes are made in paper and was the source of much anguish in Florida in the year 2000 when these fragments were found swinging, pregnant, dimpled, or hanging?
Now, so they were talking quite a lot about hanging chads.
Chad.
Yes.
I didn't know chads could also swing, become pregnant,
No.
or be dimpled.
Well, there we go. The more you know.
Pregnant chads.
Pregnant chads.
Hanging. Could you be hanging and pregnant?
I mean, you shouldn't be. In theory, one could. One should not, but one could.
Moving right along. In South Korean cuisine, what do you call a dish often made from spicy fermented cabbage?
I'm going to have to go with kimchi.
Correct.
Yes.
And so, Adam, I would like to know from you, what do all the previous answers have in common?
Now, I hadn't even considered that there'd be a link. I'm gonna go with that. All those answers are also the names of contestants on the popular reality television program RuPaul's Drag Race.
You would be correct, sir.
Yes.
Kimchi,
Mm-hmm.
Chad for
Chad Michaels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who else do we have in there?
Manila Luzon.
Mm-hmm. My favorite of all time.
Oh yeah. We also had Venus Delight. I want to say.
Okay, was it Venus Delight? I forget. She was early.
She was early. Season 3, episode 1. Mm-hmm. And with Venus Delight and what was the other one?
With Eureka.
Eureka O'Hara.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
And Monet.
A Monet Exchange. Yes.
Yep. Very good. I have some more questions for you.
Fabulous. Let's go.
Okay. All right. Next question. With its usage dating back to 2016, what is a fake word? I mean, all words are fake. But,
yeah.
This fake word, of all the words that are also fake, that is used to signal ironic superior intelligence, according to Know Your Meme.
What? Sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
With its usage dating back to 2016, what is a fake word used to signal ironic superior intelligence, according to Know Your Meme?
Is it like, could it be like galaxy brained or something like that? Is that
No?
Damn. I don't know then. I will know when you tell me, because that's how answers work. You tell me and then I know. But yeah, no, I don't know.
I'll give you a hint. It's a word that you use all the time.
Oh God. Oh no. Is it a swear?
No, it's not a swear.
Oh, wow.
I actually looked it up. I looked it up a while ago because you were using it so much, and then another friend was using it a lot, and I thought it was a gay thing, but then I just realized that all my friends are gay.
I don't have it. I don't know anyone gay, so that's probably I'm stuck. The only gay I know. No, that's not true. I honestly can't think. I'm going to kick myself.
Yes, you are.
Which I can do because I'm gay. And we're very flexible.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's well known.
Yeah. And no, tell me. Put me out of my misery.
It is hoomst.
Oh, for goodness sake. Whomst. Whomst? Yeah, I do use that word in my quizzes.
Sometimes.
Mm.
Next question. You like musical theater, right?
Yeah, sure.
It's fine. It's
No,
fine.
again,
It's fine.
I'm gay, so yeah, we have to. Or we get our badge taken off us.
Well, you do musical theater.
Sometimes, yeah. I have been able to
Sometimes.
sing on occasion.
On occasion. So, I want to know what phrase that is used for saying that things are beginning to be very successful for someone was coined as the Act 1 closing number of Gypsy.
I believe that would be Everything's Coming Up Millhouse. It's not Millhouse, of course. It is Everything's Coming Up Roses from Gypsy.
Correct.
Yay. It's a good...
Everything's coming up roses.
Yeah.
Which was also a hashtag that was used on Emily in Paris.
Oh, yeah, what is that?
We're not quite sure, but
No.
it's very captivating in a horrible way.
Yeah, got you. Yeah. Like me.
Exactly like you.
Yeah. You just can't look away. Oh.
Next question. So, the last line of what 1999 film is "You met me at a very strange time in my life"?
Oh, have I got it? Oh, I feel like it's nearby. Oh no, it's not. I mean, I do own the DVD because I am a 33-year-old man, and every man, gay or otherwise, by law, has to own this film. It's also how a lot of men define their personality entirely, which is partly why we're in the horrible situation we are in politically and globally at the moment. That would be Fight Club.
Correct.
Yeah. A lot of men out there thinking they're Tyler. They're not. They're not even Jack. They're not even in the film. It is good, but it's also...
No, it's a good movie.
Also wildly misinterpreted.
All right, moving right along. According to BuzzFeed, in November 2003, what word was used as a verb for the first time during an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Oh, I do know this. Because I watched it the other night. Google.
Yes.
Yes. Have you Googled her? And Xander's like, ugh. And they're like, oh, it's a website. And you used to have to define that things were websites. Oh, it's a website.
Because what did we say before that? Did you look it up on Google?
Did you ask Jeeves?
Did you ask? We did. We did.
Did you ask that Lycos dog? What was that?
All right, I got two more.
Okay.
In 2014, a new genus of ferns was named for what star because of its guanine, adenine, DNA sequence and the star's active support of equality and individual expression?
Well, that's something to do with Gaga, isn't it?
It is.
Lady Gaga, something along those lines.
The Gaga genus of ferns. There are 19 of them, and apparently they're very expressive.
Good for them.
There's some of the species are Gaga germinata.
Oh.
And Gaga monstra parva.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
Quite cute.
A little bit of botany. That's nice.
Yeah, a little botany.
Yeah, cute.
Botany podcast.
Hashtag botany. Yeah.
I have one last one for you.
Okay.
And then you'll get to mount your revenge.
Okay.
The Auld Alliance was signed in the year 1295 between which two kingdoms? Celebrating its 700th anniversary in 1995, it is considered by scholars and heads of state as the oldest alliance in the world.
That is, of course, the beautiful old alliance between Scotland and France.
Correct.
Ah, we do love the French over here, and they love us. And do you know why? because
we hate the English.
Because the English. Yeah, English people think that there's this massive kind of anti-English sentiment among Scots and the French, and they're right. No, I jest. I'm not like that. Some of my best friends are English.
I have an English
Yeah,
friend.
I've got nothing. I've got nothing against English people. I just don't know why they have to like shove it in our face all the time.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Just be English in private.
yeah, and you don't want them around kids. Uh,
Well, my dear Adam, the tables
oh,
have turned,
they have indeed.
and I do hope you will be gentle with me.
Well, sort of. Yeah, no, this is fine. This will be fine. So what I've done is I've got sort of 3 sort of rounds of 5-ish. The first 2 have a sort of theme, and the last one is a bit more general, but it's more about kind of links and things. So,
Okay, I love it.
So, the first round. So what I've got for you is I've got 5 synopses of reality TV shows, right, that I've taken from Wikipedia. But what I've done is I have translated them into different languages on Google several times.
Oh my gosh.
So, and then translate them back into English. So you're bilingual. this is in English, but has been it's been Sanskrit, it's been Swahili, it's been Japanese, it's been all sorts of other things in between. Does that make sense?
I'm so excited.
So all I want you to do is tell me what show this blurb is describing. Okay, so here is your first one. Good Historical Day is an exciting English TV competition. All opponents and finalists selected in the final round can cook and destroy.
Okay, so a cooking show, British.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, would it be Hell's Kitchen?
Quite. I'm gonna read you it again. Good Historical Day is an exciting English TV competition. All opponents and finalists selected in the final round can cook and destroy.
Historical Day.
Yeah, so think British, English, bunting,
Is it the Great British Bake Off?
Correct.
They do the opposite of destroy.
I know.
So
I know. Like,
how did we get destroyed?
you'd have to ask the Greek. I don't know. Yeah. 5 I've selected. I did do other ones, but they came out the other end and were either too close to the original or made no sense. All the ones I've ended up choosing, there is some link in there that you can sort of make the connection, I think, as far as I'm concerned anyway.
I recently rewatched the clip Baked Alaska Gate.
Yeah. Now, I watched that live and it was pretty horrifying at the time. That poor old woman, poor Diana, she got abuse like that. Poor woman.
Who?
Oh, because the internet.
Oh, she left it out the freezer. Yeah.
Yeah. She was the one that was getting the blame for it, and people were just typically vile. I'm like, come on, guys, it's like a sweet old lady who like made a mistake, like Thatcher, just a sweet old lady that made some mistakes.
Exactly.
Yeah, just exactly the same.
I had to read. I think it must have been like a BuzzFeed article, but it was like, we break down why Baked Alaska Gate was the most shocking thing that's ever happened on British television.
Not wrong.
Would you like to quickly recap it?
So from memory, there was a guy with a beard, Ian, I want to say. He was Irish. It was Baked Alaska Challenge week or whatever, and he had made like his custard or whatever to make his ice cream, and he put it in the freezer. But then Diana had to put something in the freezer or something like that. So she'd taken it out to put that in, and then it had got left, so it hadn't set. And then he found out it hadn't set, and he was raging, and he put it in the bin, and then it was a whole big thing. And people were convinced that she'd done it like as an act of meringue-based sabotage. But nah, I think she was just. I don't think it was that deep.
Cook and destroy.
Cook, and she destroyed him, and then herself.
No, the best was he had to bring the bin to show Mary Berry.
Yeah. Oh, bless them both. So
I'm excited for the next one.
Yeah, so you get the idea now. Next question. Love is like the island of hell. The arrow penetrates the cover.
What penetrates?
The arrow, of course.
Oh, the arrow.
Love is like
Sorry.
the island of hell. The arrow penetrates the cover.
So is it too obvious to say Love Island?
It is not. You're correct.
Oh, good.
Love is like
Yay.
love is like the island of hell. It's that arrow bit. I just don't know I don't know what that was at one point. Cool. So, next question. The mixed witchcraft showcases this B-shaped celebrity who wears elegant and uncomfortable clothing on their legs.
Okay.
Would you like to hear it again?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, the mixed witchcraft showcases this B-shaped celebrity who wears elegant and uncomfortable clothing on their legs.
Okay, B-shaped.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna maybe say that's like B-list.
No. So, this is it's a singing competition.
Oh no. Okay. Okay.
It feels-
No, because I was going somewhere else with the clothing. I was thinking my favorite show of all time, Snog, Marry or Avoid.
Oh, great one.
But they had uncomfortable clothing on their legs, I believe.
I mean, to be fair, in this show, the clothing is certainly not just on their legs. But it's not like, some kind of topless singing competition. But yeah.
Although,
The clothing is all over them. All over them.
it's
It's actually currently airing, I think.
I mean, like X Factor.
No, close though. It's celebrity.
Oh, I mean, is The Voice?
No, no.
I don't know. I'm just naming singing
Yeah.
competitions at this point.
It is
Pop Idol?
no. Would you like to know?
Yes, please.
Okay, that would be the Masked Singer.
Oh,
That thing.
I only.
Yeah,
This is too British for me.
it's in the States as well. The States one.
I'm not in the States.
That's true, but All right.
No, the only reason I know this is because I think I've missed it on a quiz before.
Sure. Honestly, it is worth like a look at, just like some little snippets, or whatever, because it's absolutely bizarre. Like I'm so happy it exists, because why does it exist? Who is it for? Me is the answer. And what it makes me think of very, very strongly is, Matilda, like the film, like
Of course.
when they're watching The $1 Million Sticky, and
Yeah.
they're all around the telly, like absolutely losing their minds over this guy covered in honey, like sticking money to himself. That Masked Singer feels like. Like I feel.
What is it?
So it's celebrities, and a lot of them are like legit singers. Like Dionne Warwick's been on it. Shaka Khan, I want to say. So it's actors, singers, sports people, politicians, celebrities. And then they get put in these like mad big costumes with like huge heads. So there is a bee. There was a bee. There's like a pharaoh and like a cactus and all sorts of mad stuff. And then they like sing covers of songs, and then the celebrity panel have to try and guess who it is. And then when people get voted out, they take off the mask, and then you find out that, oh, look, it's that guy. It's Ja Rule or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, it's fascinating. Like on the British one, we had CeeLo Green was on it. He was one of the things. So was Khalees. Khalees, man.
Nice.
I love Khalees. Yeah, so worth having a little look at.
Okay.
But
I'm sold.
It's mad. Okay, so next question in this reality TV round. US style. The US has a lot of events and contests. One is the next generation process and career opportunities. Do you want to be more?
Ooh, okay. US style.
Yep.
So I'm thinking competition show, fashion, Project Runway.
Close. I'll read it again. US style. The US has a lot of events and contests. One is the next generation process and career opportunities. Do you want to be more?
America's Next Top Model.
Correct. I do love that last sentence. Like, obviously, that was, do you want to be on top? And it's become, do you want to be more? Which is somehow deeper and also more like Starship Troopersy, which I like. US style.
ANTM.
Yeah.
ANTM.
What program? The hours of my life I've lost to that show.
They had a blackface competition.
Oh, a couple, yeah,
Yeah, it was just it was like, oh, it's blackface
yeah,
week this week. What?
yeah, yeah. It actually was like, and you're going to be Mexican. What? Yeah, like no, I don't think so. No, that's not. No. What else? There was loads of mad stuff they did. Like they covered them on Meat one time. That was a thing. They did like smoking and side effects, and like it was all these. They were all at a mirror, like a kind of like dressing table mirror, like a vanity thing. Like they'd be sitting smoking, all glamorous, and then in the mirror they'd be like bald, or they'd have like tumors and stuff.
I think I remember that
Yeah.
one.
Oh, it was so grim. Oh, and like yeah, yeah. Anyway, so
Strange.
Tyra Banks, who's now hosting Dancing with the Stars.
Is she?
That's what Tyra Banks does now. She's the host of Dancing with the Stars.
I heard she recently was the celebrity guest on Wait Don't Tell Me
Oh, was she now?
because of smizing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She's back.
She,
She's back in.
you want to talk about made up words? Tyra Banks is the queen of the made up word. Like
Well, smizing is very, very in vogue right now
nice
because
thing. Yeah,
that's all we can do.
yeah. You can't.
Yep.
Uh,
Very hot.
last one in this round.
Mm.
Okay. Get the money at the upcoming American superstar. Spectators in difficult situations, then play with the keeper every week. He is a team and festival driver.
Spectators in difficult situations. Driver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my brain first went to the quiz show Distraction. I don't think that's it.
No.
Do you remember? Do you remember that?
I do, yeah.
They would ask people quiz questions while like attaching like clothespins to their face and stuff.
Yeah.
Stupid. It was fantastic. Could you maybe read it again? And for hints, can you emphasize the keywords?
Of course.
Thanks.
Get the money at the upcoming American superstar. Spectators in difficult situations, then play with the keeper every week. He is a team and festival driver. So, if you're a driver, what do you compete in?
A race?
Uh-huh.
Oh, is it? Would it be drag race?
It would be. Of course it is. It's me. It's me in it. Yeah, that is RuPaul's Drag Race.
I was gonna. You know what I was gonna say? The Price is Right.
I mean, sure. The spectators. I don't know where the spectators.
Because the spectators are the ones.
Drag Race is not renowned for its spectators, apart from when they do like a roast challenge and they hire old ladies to pretend to fall asleep. Like,
That's true.
that's all they do, like sitting knitting in that or heckling. Like, no. Okay, so that was that little reality TV round.
It was fantastic.
Thank you.
I really liked it.
Good. Well, this next round, I hope you like as well. You'll see. So what I've got for you now is I've got a series of Scottish words or phrases. I just want you to tell me what these mean. Okay. So we'll start off with this one. Winch.
Winch. It would be a kiss.
A kiss.
A snog.
A snog. Exactly. A French kiss, one might say.
Is it?
Yeah, I would say winching requires tongue.
Okay, but a wee winch.
A wee winch. That's just open mouth.
Okay.
I think winching implies some sort of, I don't know, facial torsion.
Some sort of amorous embrace.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. All right.
So that's correct. Excellent. Then we have boke.
Boke is like to throw up.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like gross, just like gross.
Yeah, it's like Yeah. I think I would say it's like retching or like heaving. It's like ooh.
Okay.
It's the precursor to a vom. Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I mean, this is a very like in terms of the word being written down. I am a bit of an iconoclast in this sense, in that I believe the word bulk should have an L in it. I think it should be spelled like yolk. But I'm one of the few people who believes that. Most people, it's B-O-K-E or B-O-A-K. For me, B-O-L-K all the way.
Okay.
Because I think it gives it an implied wetness. You know, which I think helps. You know, maybe that's just me. But anyway, so for anyone listening who's eating, apologies. Next question is scran.
Scran. You can't say scran. You can't say these things.
Neither can you.
Scottish accent.
Scran.
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 It's his gran.
No, I like that, but no. Scran is food.
Oh, okay.
Food, like going for some scran. I think it could also be a verb. You could scran something, but that's much less common. Yeah.
Like eat something?
Yeah,
Okay.
And I think as well, like if you were to scran something, that implies that you're really like going to town on it. You're showing that for a good time.
I see.
You're like a rat in a bin bag. That's yeah.
That's the thing with these Scottish words. You can't say it in an accent that's not Scottish, so that's why I just become horrible fake Scottish whenever I'm around, because you also can't escape the vocabulary.
No, that's true. That's true. Yeah, it does help, I think. So please.
So I'm just an embarrassment whenever I'm
embarrassment. Aye.
You're a disgrace.
You're trying my patience. So then we have the next question, which is a phrase. The first of the phrases. What's for you will no go by you?
Say it again.
What's for you will no go by you?
For you, not go by to go by you.
Mm-hmm.
Go by. I don't know. Can you give me a hint?
I mean, yeah, I could. It's also like technically it has the same meaning as a song by Doris Day.
Whatever will be, will be.
Yeah, basically that. What's for you will not go by you. So basically, if it's meant for you, then it'll happen.
Okay.
Que sera, essentially, but in Scottish. So
put your faith in your destiny.
Yes.
Or don't.
Put your faith
but it doesn't matter.
in what you most believe in. 2 worlds, 1 family. Something like that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you like that one. Oh, Phil Collins. Ooh. Yeah. Right, okay. And then we have final question in this section, which is away to the one side like Gourock. I'm from Gourock, so this is a very, very, very regional term.
Something to do with the river? The River Clyde?
Sort of.
Because Gourock is on one side of the River Clyde?
Yes, you're sort of close there.
So I'm going across the river to look at Gourock?
That's lovely, and you should, because it is beautiful. I'm afraid not. No, it's a bit less specific than that. What it means is, in sort of general parlance, is lopsided, like squinty.
Okay.
Because geography lesson on Gourock. Gourock is all pretty much on one side of a hill. So if someone, for instance, was wearing like a hat and it was at a jaunty angle, like, oh, it's away to the one side like Gourock, because it's all on one side of your head. There you go. Use that in a sentence. That is a sentence. Spread it around Paris. Cool.
I love it.
So then we have just a few more general questions.
Yay.
Most of which are about linking things, which is a bit only connected because we like that. So, first question. In your final round, what word links a boxing move, a haircut, and a famous drag artist?
A boxing move, a haircut, and a drag artist.
Yes.
So I'm going to start with boxing moves because I think I know the least of them.
Sure.
So we've got a jab. We've got a cross. We've got a hook. Got an uppercut. We've got, that's all I got. That's all that's in my body combat class.
It's not necessarily an attacking move. It's a move that one use in boxing.
A weave?
No, the other one.
A weave. Well, a weave is also a hair thing.
It is.
And then I knew a drag queen in college who was Patricia Joanne Weave, as in Pat Joe Weave.
Pat Joe Weave. I love that. That's great.
So I think that works.
I mean it does. So sure. I mean, not what I was going for. But sure, because I've never heard of Pat Joe Weave, but I'm really glad I have now. If I added in a fourth clue, that might help.
Please.
A cartoon builder.
Bob.
Bob.
Bob. Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, lovely.
I love though that you got, because I think of Bob as like Bob and Weave, and you went straight to Weave by Bob. So yeah, that was to Bob in boxing, the Bob haircut, Bob the drag queen, of course, winner of season 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race, and Bob the Builder. Cool.
I guess I should specify. I know weave is not a haircut.
No. It's hair adjacent though. It's fine.
Hair adjacent.
I like that you got a whole separate answer that also kind of. That was really impressive. Good quizzing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it's creative quizzing.
Cool. So next question. The musical adaptation of which 90s cult classic features songs such as Boat Show, Don't Lick That Pole Girl, and Different Places, open brackets, the Dead Hooker song, close brackets?
This so when there was something about licking a pole, I was like, oh, A Christmas Story, and then
Great one.
It became not that. Also would totally watch Christmas Story musical adaptation.
It exists.
It exists?
There is
No way.
Jane Krakowski was in it.
Really?
So it's a lot of fun.
Who was she? The mum?
She was the teacher.
Amazing.
Shoot your eye out.
So good.
It's great.
This must be Showgirls?
It is indeed Showgirls, the musical. Yes. Which, the cast recording is on Spotify and is worth a listen, particularly for Don't Like That Pole Girl. Are you ready for your final question of this quiz?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Fantastic. That's what we like to hear. So, what song title links Mozart's The Magic Flute to the 1992 film The Bodyguard?
Mozart, Magic Flute, and The Bodyguard. I Will Always Love You.
Not quite. No. There's a big famous aria in The Magic Flute that's all ho, 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 ho. It's all like that. And there's also a song in The Bodyguard with the same title.
I'm not familiar enough with either of these works.
I'm terrible.
Terrible.
I was looking for Queen of the Night. I got the stuff that you want. I got the thing that you need. Anyway, that's that.
Well, thank you. This has been a wild ride.
It's been all over the place. It's been marvelous.
We've visited so many universes, most of which were pop culture.
Very true. Very true. I don't have any time for sports questions. They're the work of the devil. Absolutely not.
Thank you for listening. If you want more quizzing, you can sign up for the Paris Quiz Mistress newsletter on the Facebook page of the same name. And until then, stay nerdy, y'all, and keep quizzing.
Do you want to know a little bit about Talk to the Elephant?
Yes, please.
She was electrocuted.
We're gonna go to hell. We're going to hell.
Yeah. My awareness of Topsy came about from Bob's Burgers, because there's a little music about the treatment of Topsy and how she fell in love with Edison.
Oh, it's Edison's elephant?
Edison was associated with Topsy.
Like Thomas Edison?
Yeah. There we go. In popular culture, Topsy is often portrayed as being electrocuted in a public demonstration organised by Thomas Edison during the War of the Currents to show the dangerous effects of alternating current as opposed to direct current. So.
Oh yeah, the AC/DC wars.
Yeah. So he electrocuted this poor Coney Island elephant called Topsy. So basically, it's kind of like a precursor to Blackfish. Like Topsy was a circus elephant, but she killed somebody. So then they were like, boo! And then they did lots of bad stuff to her. So there you go.
Aye.
A nice cheerful end